Hello and welcome back. How are you doing? Yes, we continue on this race to find our precious child baby testimony. And like I promised you that I would return to share a list of some names that have been active on this case. But majority of them have gone cold. They're silent now. They no longer care, or they're doing things in secret to continue to jeopardize this child being found. So that's the list I just came to share. One thing I will state here is that not everyone on that list is being shamed. Yes, I am naming and shaming people, but some people on the list are simply just being named, just reminding and refreshing our memories that once upon a time they were here, they did whatever they did to help or damage and complicate the case further, but they passed by. Basically, that's what we want to see. So we will go through that list. One of the top names on that list, of course, I can't leave out Cassie. Cassie, the one that calls himself an apostle and a lion killer, which I know he's none of. It's just one of those empty titles that people who really have nothing else to offer would confer upon themselves. So Cassie was one of the people who was here. Isola, Sola, who was once upon a time a disciple of the dead charlatan, the king of them all. Tuberculosis failed Joshua, dead and gone to meet his creator, his father, the devil. Maureen, who Jeremiah thought had used her to bring confusion. God's love, the moron who offered himself to be used, came to try and frame people up. Lungu creature, remember the lady with the 4 children? Yeah, and the one who's with testimony? Of course, we can't forget this Grace, the king of them all. This Grace, she reigned for a long time. She was on the forefront, but she decided to drop out when her secrets were found out. Oh, I mustn't forget the rat, Mickey Mouse. He was the one who came and presented that nonsense video on the tour of the Mercy Shrine, telling us that there were no CCTV cameras in the premises. We mustn't forget Ayo Alfred, the father of this precious child testimony. He played some damning roles, so he will not be left out of this mix. All say welcome to Chioma Johnson. Doris Ogala, of course. She went by many aliases and she did all kinds of things. But thank God, today she is wherever doing whatever. Solomon, alias the jobless, envious, lazy boy, who came with his hungry face trying to cast aspersions on Provex. Dada was there as well. He did all the damages he could to control whatever narrative in favor of Jeremiah. Of course, the YouTube fake Dr. Chidi. I wonder where these people are today. I wonder what is happening to them. Where they're no longer having episodes on episodes entertaining Chioma Johnson, because I will never forget that name. That's her name. She said she could not deny herself. That's her name. Daniel, the one who stole hundreds of thousands from people, and his wife. We won't forget them. Let's throw in all the propaganda parrots. And top on that list was Emeka, that one who seems to have smoked some things that he doesn't even know. all those propaganda parrots who came to curse, abuse, they made empty threats and declarations against all the people who were fighting on behalf of this child and his mother. Another group that claim to know and have lots of evidence that might help, but for selfish purpose, they did not share any of those things. We will not forget them in this mix. We will not leave out all those fake accounts that sneak into comments with their own kind words and support for Jeremiah and all the fake prophets and pastors. So this is the list that I've got. If you know any, please add them in the comments or do it whatever way you can. But these are the people who have passed by, and may they remain silent forever until this child gets found. May nothing they do prosper. May they face the calamities, all the heartaches, the suffering that Ruth Matthew has gone through. May they come upon their lives in multiple fold. In any way that they have tried to jeopardize this case, to not make justice be served for Ruth Matthew and this child, may everything they've done come upon them. If they have not done anything wrong, this will not be. But if they have, it will be their portion. Because what you sow is what you would reap. So I'm just extending the favor that they have extended towards Ruth Matthew back on them. So I thank you for joining me today. I will certainly continue. We will not give up on this child or Ruth Matthew. Guys, let me remind you, Ruth Matthew lives in a country where traders, shopkeepers will inflate and triple, quadruple the amount of commodities. If you want to help her, please do it sooner than later so she can get acquire the items or whatever she needs to celebrate in peace. I'm saying this because I know this for a fact. Prices will hit the sky in no time, especially towards that last few days to Christmas in certain parts of the world. So guys, please, if you want to help, reach out to me, reach out to Provex, reach out to Chantel, and do something to help our sister go through this season, knowing that people do care for her. I thank you once again. You have a blessed day and a Merry Christmas to you all. God bless all of us.